Hi, Dan from DJMoore Lofts, and we've got another little update for you on our big project on one of the villages that we're doing on the outskirts of Bedfordshire. So I'm currently stood on the mini flat roof dormer. Let's switch this camera around and you can see. So what we've got either side of us is the pitch roof dormers, flat roof dormer here. What we're going to have is a code 5 lead gully here, some valleys either there. Our roofer has made a start on the front. So if I climb down there, give you an idea. So we've put all new slate on this roof. We've got a whole new re-roof that we're doing. Nathan's just inside doing a few bits. Oh, let's jump down. So on the last video we talked about how we're going to get these chimneys all repointed and repotted. So we've had our scaffolder back just to put these new gables lifts up. So we've got a couple of gable lifts there. But yeah, our roof has made a start on doing all the slating. I love the little detail. Looks fantastic. So yeah, that looks really nice. So he's cracking on with that. He's had a bit of a van trouble this morning, so he's not here just yet, but he's en route. But yeah, looks fantastic. And then bearing in mind, this was really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it was really dippy. So we've straightened it up as much as we can. There's still a little bit of a bump in there, but it actually looks far better than what I was expecting. Same thing, we've got another lift up here ready for that chimney to be resorted as well. But we'll show you inside. Oh god, clumsy today. So structurally we're pretty much there now inside. So we've got our steel ridge beam detail in here, so there's going to be a door in here. This is supporting the ridge beam halfway roughly. So effectively that span is cut down, so that's why we've been able to use a 152. And this is, I believe on plan, this is going to be a bathroom. We've now got our A-frame steel in place as well. And this has been spec'd with timber posts either side, which is quite nice because it's easier to work with and obviously framing up with the dormers. So next stage for us will be early part of next week. We're going to clad all these dormers with OSB. So then we can continue tidying up all the felt work outside. But yeah, we've had Lawson's create this little steel frame there. I believe it's a 152 channel, yeah. I'll show you that. Which is nice. So that's all done. And then on this side, I believe, is going to be the bedroom, which Nathan's just working on now. Trimming up that. So what we're going to have is these beautiful windows that are actually going to go an angle shape through there, but they're then going to transition down into the window downstairs. Hopefully I can show you what I mean by that. And then there's just going to be an infill panel. There's going to be an infill panel of the window to block the thickness of the floor, if that makes sense, and then that becomes the window downstairs. So everything is all going to be symmetrical. Now originally these were going to be at a point, but the conversation we've had with the client is that the point, obviously to do the point, it's not a problem, but it'll make the windows a little bit lower down. So the agreement was, if we had a flat section, what we could do is actually make the windows a lot higher, because I believe originally the angle was going to change at 1.4. But obviously we've now been able to make, I think it's another 300mm higher. So the idea being is that the glass is now in your eye line when you're looking out. And obviously they've got an amazing view that way as well, to be honest with you. So considering all the greenery in that, I can see why they would want to maximise that view. So we talked through all of that. We've got crown windows coming out on Monday to do a full site measurement with this, just to make sure that we get these two bang on. Obviously with the amount of weather that we've had, we've been pretty lucky, to be honest with you. We've got a few little drips coming in, but in the grand scheme of things, I think we've done really well considering how much of this roof has been exposed. Obviously we've now got it all new roofed on the front. You can see the different slates are stopping there. The other thing that we haven't mentioned, we now have a set of stairs. So literally all the stairs, and this is going to be a lovely square window in this detail. So when you come down here and look up, look at that. So it's going to have a fantastic window all there. Just looks amazing. It's going to look pucker. Yeah, it is fantastic. A lot of head scratching, Nath, eh? Been a bit of fun on this one, especially early part of the week, because it's transpired that everything that we were working to was slightly out on the existing stuff on the ground floor. So we've built everything up as per what the builder before us had done it, but it then transpired that everything had been set out 80mm wrong. So we've been shifting back and forth to make sure everything is all nice and symmetrical, because it's got to look right. So yeah, so we've been back and forth, and this bloody template has actually changed, because originally we had everything symmetrical downstairs, which was throwing the centre of the window out 80mm. But then obviously the window was off centre, so then it was off centre in the bloody apex, which looked horrendous. So we were going back and forth, going, what have we done? What have we done wrong? And we basically pinned it back to the original window downstairs that we were working off was set out slightly wrong. So we've had to change the positions of stuff. Our dormers were thankfully built in the right place, but it's just mean we've had to do some adaptation and stuff, and the template had to be adjusted. But we got there. Nathan pulled his hair out. I would have pulled my hair out if I had any. But yeah, but before we just give you a little update on this one, apologies for the lack of videos over the last couple of weeks. It has just been hectic, so I've not been around filming as much. But we will get some videos in the near future for you. All right, speak to you soon. Enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.